concept of the coalition was a few people who were friendly with each other, who were in different nonprofit organizations, recognizing sort of how ridiculous it was that they were all doing good work and were competing for the same funds. Coalition started with only 3 organizations who could really hammer out these operating ideals, these practical ideals, these business practices together and get it started.
What I find so amazing about our donors is that sometimes they come out of the woodwork. They've heard about our mission, they've seen what we do, and we'll get a check in the mail with a letter saying we want to support you, or we'll get a phone call.
Julie and I went from attending just another fundraiser to really having a much deeper sense of what this wonderful organization is about.
It's very consensus-oriented and very cooperative, and I have not had that experience on any other board that I've been part of.
One of the things that I love most about the Community Coalition is the umbrella aspect of the charity, in which several charities combine to share. There's less overhead being spent on staff and support and more money going to the people that actually need it.
Thanks to our founders and champions, we've been able to give over a 25-year period over $7 million.
Open Hearth helps families and individuals in Chester and portions of Montgomery County with housing, transportation, and financial management. When Open Hearth was really young, we wouldn't have been able to do what we did in the early years without coalition funding. We were an unknown entity. We hadn't established ourselves with housing or any of the other things that we provide. So the coalition money was really seed money.
PAPA supports the youth of Phoenixville in becoming successful and productive adults through programs that have a positive impact on self-esteem and life skills development. We have programs in elementary and middle school, and those programs are there for the students who may not have that resource at home at night to do their homework, or even someone to just talk to. They know they have that support there, and they know that it's a safe place for them.
The Colonial Theater was built in 1903. In 1996, a group of people decided that it was time to save the theater. So we opened in 1999 with 300 people lined down the street. The community was ready for the Colonial Theater, and we were very excited to be a part of the revitalization of Phoenixville. Contributions to the Colonial Theater help us to keep our ticket prices affordable. We're also able to give away tickets to other community organizations.
We're Orion Communities. We work with those in our community who are struggling with poverty, illness, and disability.
We're there to go and support people in times of tough transitions. Orion has a fabulous team of case managers that listen to the clients as they come in the door to hear where their current reality is and where they want to get to. A gentleman came in and asked for 1 bus token because he needed to get to work. We offered him a 2nd bus token, and he said he didn't need that because when he got to work he'd have his paycheck and he could get home. Other people asked to help avoid eviction and to keep the lights on in their home.
Last year, we helped over 700 families.
Citizens Advocacy mission is to initiate voluntary, one-on-one relationships between a person with a disability and someone else from the community. This advocate will promote, protect, and defend that person's welfare and interests. Let me tell you the story about my partner, Edgar, and my family. Edgar was living in an apartment by himself with the support he needed. However, his family were too far away, and he had no one in his life that wasn't paid to be there. Sometimes it was every week he came for lunch, sometimes a few months would go by. It became a regular relationship like I have with any other friend. This relationship lasted more than 15 years, and eventually he got more sick. At that point, it changed to where I became his medical power of attorney. Eventually, Edgar ended up in the hospital for his final time, and I was called in the middle of the night. I was honored to be with Edgar till the end when he was dying. He had someone who was not paid to be there to hold his hand while he was he had someone there with him who wasn't paid to be there when he died, and that was something that would not have happened without citizen advocacy.
The idea of being a donor to Community Coalition, which by extension is helping each of the 5 member organizations, is a way to make an overall contribution, probably in greater scale, than we would in responding to the individual organizations' appeal to us.
It really is, in my estimation, the best representation of where giving back has the most impact in your own community, in your own backyard.
All of us at the Community Coalition would like to thank all of our donors.
And especially our founders and champions for all they've done to make this incredible